Hello ladies and gentlemen and otherwise, what's up? My name is DVS and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker. Third episode recording today. I did get a little bit of a late start, but it's fine. So, last episode, we cleared the Tower of Zod. That was so much fun. I haven't even had time to plug in the stuff into my glamour dresser, however, I actually need to clear that out, which I'm probably going to do tonight, but hey, we'll get to that later. Anywho, now we're dealing with the aftermath of that and conveying yon peoples to the city. As you can see, the Chaos Crew is still assembled thusly. Yeah, let's just get into it. You guys know the drill. Before, how many times am I going to say today? It's not even conscious. I'm going to try and stop saying so damn much. So, that one's next. Before we get started, if you guys enjoy what's about to happen, drop me a like and a comment down below. If you would like to see more, drop that subscribe button, rounds the bell next to it so you too send power most to tell the almighty out of 10 whenever exists to know. English is hard. Subscribe, bell, Discord, Chaos Crew, etc. Swing out. That person has pink trousers. Keep rocking, sweetie. You're absolutely killing it. Moving on! Thancred is rested and ready to set out. So am I! Had enough rest to have you? You never were one for being idle. Right, Varshan bade us come to Megaduta at our earliest convenience. The others will join us there once they have finished tending to the prisoners. Ah, wait, on second thought, you and the city should go on ahead. I need to make a quick detour by the Great Work. We left Graha in the alchemist's care, you see. Best to fetch him before he's crammed into a specimen jar. Just you and me then. The guardsman at the gate should wave us through. Yeehaw! I can't just... No, I can't just teleport over there. Damn it. We ride! So, yeah, I did not expect to already be swinging this hard. I don't know why. Like, It doesn't even feel like a story at this point. It just feels like doing things in a world that I am perfectly comfortable living in. Which is probably not great for my identification of reality versus fantasy, but hey, it's fine. I love this game so much. I just love this game so unreasonably much. The squad follows! Yo, biker gang on deck! Hell yeah. Hello. Oh yeah, the Radiant Host or something like that. I was wondering what their names were, because I forgot earlier. Ah, honored scions! You are free to enter at your leisure. It's interesting to me, by the way, how... literally everywhere but Charlian and Garlemald were revered as heroes. And like, just, okay, you guys, you need some help? We'll give you some help. It's just, it's so strange. As I cannot leave my post, I'm afraid you must make your own way. If you require directions in the city, the sentry stationed at the fountain at the top of the steps should be glad to assist you. Why, thank you. Oh wait, do we actually get to walk around now? Yeah! Oh, hello. Hello. I just see vaguely feminine form, Aura horns, white hair, and armor. I don't know why that hit me. I'm a fucking idiot. Though I have been to Radz-at-Han before, this place is a veritable maze. Rather than risk getting lost, we had best ask for directions from the sentry at the fountain. Lead the way, and don't expect me to ask as your guide like certain others. Hey! Me and Estinian just running around. Yeehaw. Oh, wow. Big old city. Didn't realize I still had my map open. Hello! Step 1, attune to literally everything. Boom. Attentive Radiant, hello my friend. Mr. Saluna, I presume. I understand you are here for an audience with the satrap. If you require directions to Megaduda, I should be glad to provide them. The satrap's residence is situated in Dharma, the highest part of Radz-at-Han. To get there, I would ordinarily recommend a route that takes you by the bazaars and cities north. Due to the state of alert, however, most businesses are currently closed and the 8th right disabled. Damn. As such, I will provide you with an alternative path. First, please ascend the steps next to this fountain, then continue left. Then with more steps, and upon ascending them, you will emerge on Paxa's path. Proceed through the large door on the right, and you will arrive at Vritra Fibers. Within, you will find another sentry. We'll give you further guidance. Thanks for not continuing, because that was... In other words, head up. Sounds straightforward enough. Thank you, Estinian, for clarifying that, because I was about to have a fucking aneurysm. I love how colorful everything is, by the way. A lot of people might consider this gaudy colors, but if I remember correctly, in as I understand it, and I could be completely wrong with this, but in, I believe, Indian and Hindu culture, this is very common to have like extremely colorful stuff around. It's pretty. I'm gonna be honest, and I'm not just talking about Luna. That's Radiant, hello. Heading to Megaduda, are you? In that case, please follow this hallway to my right and go through the doors at the top of the stairs. You'll emerge at the entrance to the airship landing, where another sentry should be on hand to assist you. Incidentally, if you ascend the steps to either side of me, you'll find the workshops of Reprieve Fibers. Though you're free to observe the artisans, take care not to lose your way. Is that code for there's stuff over here? Hello! Ooh, what's this? Conversation! Yes! Alright, Estonian. What do you got? Vibrant textiles. Ah, Thebnarian weave. Hard to imagine more vibrant stuff. I dare say Americ would be partial to the gold thread. And the blue, of course. He loves the blue. Aww! I've never put much thought into what I wear. A spare set of clothing is usually all I carry, and if that isn't enough, I can always obtain something locally. At extreme fucking cost! Have I mentioned how much I love the fact that you could just talk to your buds here? Like, seriously. That little bit of extra stuff. Like, just being able to talk about that. Being able to... like, confirm with Estinian that Americ just fucking loves the color blue. I'm gonna tune to this first. That is cool. Very pretty. Lots of vibrant colors. Actually, now that I think about it, it's, vibrant coloring is kind of a thing across the world. Because, it's debatable or not whether I actually have this in my blood, but... my grandpa used to say that we got a little bit of CO Indian, or CO Native American. He, a very old school Southern guy. He always called them CO Indians, but CO Native Americans, and I'm probably mispronouncing that. But is it? I want to say it was either that or Cherokee. But it's pretty common. Like, the more colorful someone is, like, the more well off they are because they can afford or they have the know-how to produce the dyes. I could be very wrong with that. If you're here for an airship, I'm afraid all flights have been suspended until further notice. So the state of alert is still in effect. Perhaps it's for the best. That aside, we're not here for an airship. We have business at Megaduda. Oh, in that case, permit me to direct you. From here, it's quite simple, really. Ascend these steps, then continue straight ahead and across the bridge. You cannot miss it. Directed to the point. My favorite kind of person. Hell yeah. Conversation, let's go. Discuss Dharma. I remember passing by here with Roshan, the situation being as it was, he regretted not being able to show us the sights. Life is yet to return to normal here, but when it does, you ought to pay another visit. So should you, man. Though the city is confusing, the food is quite good. I'm partial to Hamsa myself. The meat's surprisingly tender and flavorful. I'm so glad they handled it this way. I genuinely thought that they were going to make Estinian out to be this, like, ultra edgy, zero personality type character. And I'm so glad they didn't. Because, like, he's not the epitome of badass either. I mean, yeah, he is absolutely badass without a question, but it's also, like, he's got so much personality in him. Especially talking about Amaric like he was. I'm just always amazed with everything about this game. It makes me so happy. And yeah, that's pretty hard to miss. Unless it's one of these. Sure wish I had sprint up. Sure wish I had my Sage Dash. Sure wish I had anything to make me move a little faster. And before it transfers to range class just to get Peloton. I know somebody who does that, actually. I think. Could be wrong. Hello, friendo! Greetings and welcome to Megaduta. May I inquire after your business? We are members of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Come at the invitation of His Excellency. Ah, of course, we've been expecting you. I will show you to the audience chamber, if you would please follow me. Yeehaw. Hello, my friending. The lad himself. I still like the satrap's attire, by the way. Just, it looks both regal and slightly militaristic. Like, man of action, you know?
Are we the last to arrive? I hope we've not kept you waiting.
Not at all. Your comrade is feeling better, I trust.
Oh yeah, he's probably real happy that Graha's still alive because he did save a shitload of his people.
Much better, thank you. Harness remedies are certainly potent in more ways than one.
One becomes accustomed to the taste, although I hope you never have cause to do so. Pray, take your ease.
Full glad I am to see you all unharmed.
Same to you, bruv.
Valiant scions, for your heroism, you have my boundless gratitude.
Literally Tuesday.
You
Actually,
cast
Monday.
down that dire tower and set free its hapless captives. You cleanse their souls of its corrupting influence. No words of thanks will suffice. In place of platitudes, I offer a bounty of warding scales.
That is quite literally the best thing that you could have given us.
Pray accept your due reward, along with the goodwill of Radz-at-Han.
Alchemists throughout the land were put to work in the forging of your talismans. The finished ones have been collected, and now await you at the High Crucible of Alchemia. Present this letter when you are ready to take them into your possession.
Hell yeah. And of course he goes straight to Alphino. Okay.
We are humbled by your generosity. Know that the inventive wisdom of Radz-at-Han will be vital in restoring serenity to our star.
Every single one of those scales came from you, didn't they? You must still be in such pain.
'Tis of no moment. A mere annoyance compared to the dreadful suffering inflicted upon this land and its people.
And that's how you identify a good ruler. Good leader.
Albeit brief, my involvement in the Dragonsong War afforded me a glimpse of the myriad sorrows which consumed both dragon and man. Though you were half a world away, such tragedies as befell your kin must have affected you deeply. And yet, you chose to live among men.
You had to hit us with the Heavensward music, didn't you?
In the age when that conflict first bloomed, my choice had already been made. In some distant place, man slew dragon, and dragon slaughtered man. Yet no hate could I muster for those smiling faces which did look to me for guidance. Not even my brother's righteous rage could rally me to his cause. I huddled here, secret and still, hoping against hope that which I had built would remain untouched by the chaos and carnage.
Twould seem we share the same desire for peace, great Vritra. To that end, I wonder if we might trouble you with another question. The Telophoroi are intent on recreating the final days.
Teletubbies.
An apocalyptic event which we know to predate the sundering of the star. As the longest lived among us, know you aught of this terrible cataclysm?
Nay. When war and strife drove my sire from his home, he crossed the great expanse with only our unhatched eggs as company. He alighted upon a shattered source, its 13 reflections long since scattered beyond the rift.
Sorry, I was holding that in for most of that dialogue.
Of events preceding his arrival, he knoweth naught, save that which Hydralin hath deigned to disclose.
I see. So again, 'tis the inscrutable Hydaelyn to whom we must look for answers.
Yeah, and she ain't talking. Big surprise.
Seek you to divine the will of this star? If so, I have a tale which may afford you some small comfort.
Send it.
'Tis a story from my youth, many, many years ago. To my sire, I once posed the question, of all the stars in the sky, why didst thou settle upon this one?
That's a good question.
To which Midgardsummer did reply, 'twas the last bastion of hope. He believed so long as Hydaelyn endured, so too might dragonkind. Solemn and portentous were his words. What deeper meaning they held, I could not, dared not pursue. 'Tis a stone I've left unturned ever since. Yet take you solace in the knowledge that whatsoever Hydaelyn does strive towards, 'tis an ideal which hath earned my sire's conviction.
That is very small comfort, my friend.
Thank you, Vritra. You've given us warm reassurance in a world gripped by cold uncertainty.
While I'm sure we all have a great many questions, I think it's time we collect the talismans and be on our way. Our fight against the Telophoroi is far from finished.
Teletubbies.
We must take our leave, but please do inform us if we can provide any further assistance.
Aww.
Prithee, a moment.
What you need, brother?
There is one whom my sire hath judged worthy of honor and respect. The one known to men as Eorzea's champion. This hero of renown and rumor. 'Tis thee.
We cross paths, yes.
I knew it to be so. From man and dragon alike have I learned of thine exploits.
You've talked to Reprieve.
'Twas a revelation most pleasing that thou, a child of man, had gained Midgardsormr's trust. But alongside mine elation runneth a rivulet of dread. For upon thy life's reel wind too many threads of fate, power, weal enmeshed with woe. Amidst this tangled knot thou shalt know no rest. 'Tis an endless confluence of forces, a struggle without surcease.
Good. Don't want anyone else to have to deal with this shit.
More terrible still is the attrition wrought upon thy companions, as they are swept up in the storm of thine existence.
That is their choice. I couldn't stop him if I tried. Was coming and it still hurt.
Take heart and protect them well. They will be your strength and your salvation. The hope thou wilt need come the end. Even cowering behind my curtain, I know the suffering of the powerful. I have watched my siblings driven mad by loss. Thus do I exhort thee to spare no effort to keep thy loved ones safe.
Apologies. We hadn't meant to interrupt.
It's just that we do have a history of suddenly collapsing, and when you didn't follow us out...
That is completely valid. Thanks for checking up on me.
'Tis I who must apologize. I have detained your champion overlong with idle chatter. Go. At war's end, I pray I welcome thee back into my hall, where together with thy joyful comrades, you may toast your triumph.
You better be drinking with us on that day. Making friends everywhere I go. For those we've lost, and those we can yet save. Damn, they know how to hit us hard. We're only 25 minutes in. Holy shit. So we were talking, you and Vritra talking about stuff. Nothing? Very well, if you say so. The others have gone ahead to the High Crucible. Let's catch up to them. Let's go. Where is the High Crucible? Oh, I gotta actually talk to Alphino. My bad. Oh. What? Oh, shit. Oh! God damn it! Log back in, quick, fast. Oh god, it froze. Why is it dying? Shit! Whole game crashed, really? No, 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 no. We're getting right back into this. Hold on. God damn it! Alright, I'm back. Can't stop me now. So, 26 minutes in. It's only been in like about an hour, maybe. Tore through the queue, now I'm back, and really life is kind of red flagging at the moment. I need to finish this up quickly as possible, but I'm gonna do this episode Archon Love. Yeah, we're just gonna full send. Another half-hour recording. I'm getting it today, damn it. The attendant was kind enough to give me directions to the High Crucible. First, let us return to the Mulberry Orchard. Right, because we're going to retrieve the scales. Sorry if I sound a little different or am acting a little different. Bruh, I popped out. Oh, so what happened was my internet just died. And I don't know why. Like, still, I have no idea why. But I popped out, hopped into... Or tried to hop into Discord, that didn't work. That's how I figured out my internet was completely dead. Restarted my router after a few minutes, and that worked. But then the queue happened. And at that point, I just popped into the Discord, just like, I'm angry. So, yeah, in the meantime, whilst waiting on queue, I have downloaded a couple of mods for my Oculus Quest 2, specifically Blade and Sorcery Nomad. I'm going to go hurt people, but that's later. That's while one of these episodes is rendering, probably, because, hey, the Quest 2, I could just fucking walk somewhere in a different room. I don't have to use my computer. It's so nice. Anyway, from here we're supposed to follow the path left and past the mulberries. Very well. Away we go. Going to retrieve the fruits of our labors, and my dad just got home. Damn it. Okay, so I might have to start and stop a little bit, but for y'all, it's not gonna look too different. Aside from me just being like, I gotta go for a second. It'll be fine, it'll be fine. I will make it work. I do also have to be a little bit quieter, but that's okay. Where the street turns, enter the door straight ahead, then descend the steps. Copy. Thought the Crystarium was confusing, but it doesn't compare to Radz-at-Han. The architecture and decorations make it even harder to get your bearings. Anyway, let's see where this door takes us. Yeehaw. Well then. Yeah, this is a bit on the confusing side. I'm pretty sure it's this way. Yeah, it's down. This place is pretty. I can hear the Lalafell following after me. Fucking Daniel DeVito. Here's the Aetheryte Plaza. So far, so good. And there isn't much further to go. From here, we need to cross the other side of the hall, then pass through the larger of two doorways. The High Crucible lies beyond. I suspect the others have already collected the warding scales. Come, let us join them. Yes, good. I can't attune to this yet, can I? Because they said it was shut down. Yep. Yep, disabled. Damn it. I know why they do that. I hate that they do. Oh, hey. I don't remember you for some... Oh, part of the... okay. Part of the group that kind of brought me into the game. Ranjay, Thancred, hello. Wow. Well, that's pretty. This is where, maybe not right here, but a place like this. Davner is where the Black Mage was kind of introduced, I feel. I remember that the place that was really colorful. It looked kind of more like a battle arena, though. Anyway. We're last, of course, but at least we found the place. Yay.
These are the talismans we were promised.
Yes, and I made a quick count. There are far more than we could have hoped for. Enough to outfit an entire company of soldiers, in fact. Considering the involved process, that they were able to manufacture so many in such a short span of time is nothing short of a miracle.
The power of a motivated nerd.
Once we have distributed them to our allies in Eorzea and the Far East, we'll have a fighting chance to bring down the other spires, just as we did with the Tower of Zot.
Or we could use them to invade Garlemald proper, and strike directly at the Telophoroid's base of operations.
Teletubbies.
Of course, we would need to consult with various Alliance leaders before such a drastic measure could even be contemplated. To which end, I could set out forthwith and present the idea to each of our allies in person.
Hell yeah.
Pray allow me to undertake some few of those journeys. I find myself restless and in need of purposeful duties.
Fair enough.
I can head eastward. Bosnia and Dalmasca are just a short hop from here. And Doma's shinobi network should come in handy for passing on the word.
Hell yeah.
We shall share the burden then. Meanwhile, I think it best that you and the others take the talismans back to the Baldessian Annex. We must keep them safe and secure until we've decided upon a course of action.
I don't think the Baldessian Annex is the best place for safe and secure, my friends.
Please, I must speak with you.
Okay, hi. Nadana, glad to see you up and moving.
Nadana, you're awake.
Yes. When I spoke with the carer at my bedside, she told me that one of the scions, a young woman, had cleansed me of the tower's corruption. It seems I'd been asleep ever since the treatment. But when I awoke and learned you were all still here, I knew I had to come.
Oh, you're gonna want some porksies, I feel.
As you said, Nidana was captured only recently.
Oh yeah, so you just went ahead and...
Such a brief exposure is swiftly cured, so I tended to her before we gathered at Megaduta.
Fair enough.
And I am truly grateful that you did. I cannot thank you enough. All of you, for everything you've done. Destroying the tower, rescuing our people. You've saved Thavnir from an awful fate.
This is literally Monday. Like, we haven't even gotten started yet. Rah. Aw, even a Stinian. Like, yeah.
Yet who has truly saved whom? Due in no small part to thine inspirational courage, the alchemists were successful in reproducing warding scales of proven efficacy. Replications of thy work now stand ready to travel across the seas, unto the hands of those who might wield them against this rising evil.
The talisman? Is this true?
Mm-hmm. Cranked them out like crazy. You people been working like demons.
Oh, I was so groggy from sleep. I didn't even think to ask. Oh, our great work sent across the seas. It was worth it. Oh, it was all worth it.
Aww. a minute. Very yellow.
Look at that! Its color is completely changed. What do you have there? How unusual. I wonder if the effect is a reaction to Akasha.
I'm afraid I'm not familiar with that term.
Akasha? It is one of the unseen energies defined by Harnish alchemical theory. Though a gross oversimplification, some describe it as an essence influenced by feelings.
You imply that it is distinct from ether?
Foreign scholars often conflate the two, but we see them as separate concepts. Ether is an energy which permeates the land. It exists within animals, objects, even the air we breathe, affecting all through which it flows. Akasha, on the other hand, exists in a domain beyond our reach. A gift bestowed from on high, or torn from the heavens in some traditions. Akasha can neither be created nor destroyed. It is beyond our power to purposefully alter or manipulate. The only thing observed to influence it is an abundance of, I want to say, spiritual emotion. As a veteran of the battlefield, surely you've experienced moments of desperation or exaltation when you've transcended the usual limits of your capabilities.
Often.
That is a manifestation of Akasha, the invisible essence harnessed by heart, mind, and unyielding spirit.
I really must hear more about this theory. Our disciplines are based entirely upon the idea that ether is the fundamental form of all energy.
I'm glad my haphazard explanation has piqued your interest.
Oh yeah, Nadana and Ishtola are gonna get along real nice.
But even for us, Akasha is a somewhat abstract field of study. A lack of practical application lends itself poorly to formalized research. Which is why my analysis of your flower can amount to little more than idle speculation. I am sorry.
Nonsense. You have nothing to be sorry for. Your insight is much appreciated.
Shall we depart for Charlian then? I will see to it that the talismans arrive at the annex.
Alright.
And we will be in touch once our talks are concluded. I suggest you rest while you can. From here onward, sleep is bound to be in short supply.
Fair. Feels good. Feels real good. That music, though. Alright. Let's go along back to the annex. It's good to be back and with the fruit of our labors safely in storage. For now, we have but to wait for the others to return from their respective meetings with the Alliance leaders. As Thinker suggests, you should get some rest in the meantime. Okay. Welcome back, Luna Crowd. Surprised me of your recent accomplishments. What an amazing feat to eliminate a tower and pave the way to deal with the rest. Well, it isn't much. I have changed your sheets and plumped your pillow. After all, it's nothing like collapsing in a nice clean bed after completing a major milestone. Be it penning a thesis or defeating two form entities. So, would you like to take a look at your new and improved lodgings now? Sure. Oh yay, an Archon loaf. Baked with either fish or vegetable flour. This fluffy loaf of red bread is From a nutritional standpoint, wholesome indeed. I sense Heidelin bullshit inbound. Back to gray.
Take heart and protect them well.
Why did we take the flower out, though? That seems a little... Also, damn, nice digs. Oh god, hi.
Good, you're here. You haven't eaten yet, have you?
You seriously got
We've bought
takeout?
quite a spread if you're interested. Only the finest dining from the last stand.
Of course, Rock gets the burger. Cat has cheeseburger. Oh my
Lest you
god.
wonder, we invited Estinian as well. But he refused with a rather grim-faced, "No, thank you." I suspect Charlian cuisine is not to his liking.
That was a really good impression.
Oh, I don't know about that. Perhaps our lone wolf just needed some time apart.
Edgelord.
What? To perfect his brooding stare? Next time, I'll drag him out by the ear, sit him down in front of a Charlian feast, and see that he eats every last bite.
Oh god.
An excellent idea. Of all people, warriors must take proper meals and rest if they are to maintain a healthy constitution.
Poor Estinian, beset on all sides.
Speaking of one's physical condition, Mistress Cryle, I hear you recently played literal host to Heidelin herself.
Oh.
And what an experience that was. Tiring, yes, but no lasting harm done. If anything, I should have liked to speak with her longer. I've not felt a hint of her presence since.
Heidelin instructed you to carry that flower, yes?
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I saw the mirror doing wonky stuff. I'm like, what? Oh yeah, it's a glamour
It will
dresser.
be your guide, test and proof of your conviction. And then something about seeking joy in darkness, was it? Come to think of it, isn't that what happened with Nidana back in Radz-at-Han?
The flower did seem to radiate a joyful glow, as if reflecting the elation we all felt, the relief of a people with renewed hope.
Indeed, and in turn I felt buoyed by that radiance. 'Twas akin to spotting a beacon and knowing we were on the right path. I know we've not yet triumphed over the Telophoroi,
Teletubbies.
or learned the full breadth of the Forum's plans. But even within the midst of our struggles, we find small moments of joy to sustain us. Rare and hard-won perhaps, but it is this pursuit of happiness that gives us the strength to carry on day after day. Hey, that's mine.
To the swift the spoils. Though I recall that levitation spell of yours was quick enough.
Bruh.
Only barely. And even at my best, I'm still too slow to wield it effectively in battle. Mayhap I simply require more practice with this new magic.
You unearthed it from the depths of Numenon, I presume?
Aye, and from a veritable mountain of arcane tomes at that. 'Twas necessary to facilitate my solitary explorations.
Or, to put it simply, you used it to sneak around the Forbidden Archives.
Yes, well, after a fashion. They're tall, you see. The shelves, they're too tall for me. And I could hardly move the library's platforms without attracting attention now, could I?
Oh.
Oh, that is amazing. Nah, not gonna be like that. I'm pushing on until dawn.
I'm not that ambitious. But 'tis pleasant to idle away the hours every once in a while.
Really just gonna cut us over here. Why is the moon different from your angle? Because it was like a half moon when we saw it just now.
Ah! Enjoying the bracing cold, I see. Do you not own a warm coat or a cloak? Something in fur? Or fashioned from the skins of your enemies? Or... well, never mind that. I come to you once more as the bearer of bad news. Our tower in Thavnir has been toppled, and I need not tell you by whom. Given how many we have at our disposal, the loss of a single spire is hardly fatal to our plans. It does, however, slow the rate at which we siphon the ether. If they continue to preoccupy themselves with the towers, then all will be well. But should our foe prove bold enough to strike at us here, then the timing becomes questionable.
Our foe is bold enough. Of that, I can assure you.
Yes, very well then. I suppose I must prepare a proper welcome. Honestly, talk of your nemesis is the only thing you seem to enjoy. Does nothing else spark your interest?
No. All else is equal. Equally tedious. Equally disappointing. The world is a tepid bog into which we sink, too weak to thrash as the mud clings to our eyes and fills our throats till we blissfully choke. But then came the light. Blinding and pure and hot. So very hot. Enough to set my soul aflame. I basked in the afterglow until the void yawned once more. And then I knew the muck would never claim me again. There was naught for me ahead, so I drew the curtain on all that had come before. Burn. Burn. Let the whole star burn. I will have my contest. I will reclaim my moment.
How wonderful that the emptiness of death has not dissuaded you from committing your life to its pursuit once more. I don't know whether to envy you or pity you.
You question my disinterest, but what of yours? Despite your noisome antics, I sense you take little pleasure in this endeavor.
Leave it to Zenos to cut straight to the heart of it. I'm sorry if it's suddenly quiet. Just that moment with the scions. That one hit me kind of hard. That was wonderful. And then this. Zenos sees a lot more than we give him credit for, I feel.
Mercy, my lord. Such pointed barbs from one who barely acknowledges my existence. Nevertheless, you are mistaken. For I do find this part somewhat enjoyable. You see, when I was mortal, I would always have the same dream. It was a fragmented thing, disjointed, all the faces incomplete. The setting, too, was unknown to me, so I thought it simply a fantasy of my sleeping mind. Until one day, I realized it was showing me the truth, much as your dream of the final days enlightened you. And soon, very soon, the rest of the world will see the truth of my dream, too.
Excuse me.
Yes. I think that is something we can both enjoy.
Huh. Oh, there you are, feeling refreshed, I hope. Yeah. I was about to make my way to the stadium as it happens. I wanted to try and speak with the Scholark Monteshane and thank him for coming to our rescue in the Rostra. As it turns out, he come here to see us following the hearing, only to find that we had already departed for Thavnair. Knowing him, he was probably hoping to chew the cud with his former students. Since we were still waiting for Erstol and the others, I thought now the perfect time to pay him a visit. Care to join me? Hell yeah. It's settled. The twins will be coming too, assuming Alphino can tear himself away from his new toys. I'll let you rally the troops while I go ahead to the phenomenon. Considering my recent impropriety, perhaps I should avoid showing my face around the stadium for a while. It might be for the best. If the others should return, tell them we will not be long. Cool. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, and otherwise that is going to be it for today. Sorry about how disjointed this episode will feel, or if it's shorter or longer or whatever than usual. I did not expect my internet to just straight up die on me, but hope you guys are enjoying. I am having a blast, and that moment with the Scions is just, I don't know why, but hearing a knock at the door and popping it open to see all your friends with like bags of food and be like, hey bitch, we're eating, hang out. that really warms my heart. That was a good moment. And I'm gonna be honest, I love doing the outro here with that music in the background. It's so amazing. But for today at least, that'll be all. If you guys enjoyed, drop me a comment and a like down below. If you would like to see more, click that subscribe button and Renhouse the bell next to it so YouTube Senpai remembers to tell the almighty algorithm Chan that I exist whenever I upload. If you would like to join me and my Chaos Crew personally, there is a Discord link down below. Hop in, ask for the Chaos Crew tag, and you will be pinged whenever I'm up to shenanigans. That's that. Have a wonderful day, and I will see y'all next